advantage of Thursday afternoon baseball. It's going to be the Washington Nationals taking on the Houston Astros. Just around the corner on 2K Sports.
Minute Maid Park, the home of the Astros with that short left field porch. That's where we are today. He is one of the game's brightest young stars. He burst on the scene. Will he burst on the scene on the mound today? We're going to watch Stephen Strasburg. I'm Gary Thorne along with Steve Phillips and John Kruk as we get ready for MLB on 2K Sports. And we're going to see Scott Feldman, the starting pitcher. And Steve, what's he looking at as he sees this Washington lineup?
Well, against a lineup like this, even though you've got a good right-hander on the mound, he's got a chance to have some damage done. He has to believe in damage control. Give up one run, but don't give up a crooked number.
Now we have a moment to take a look at the lineup for the Nationals. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, Denard Span has all the tools in the world to be a force at the top of the batting order. A good average hitter, a high on-base guy, not going to hit a lot of home runs, but to me, he's the consummate leadoff hitter. He knows his limitations, but he knows his strengths, and he uses his strengths more than anyone.
Leading off the game, Denard Span.
For the Washington Nationals, center fielder, number 2, Denard Span.
The pitch. That one is fouled off by Span. The pitch. Swung on line to right center field. Well, that's a good start. First batter, first hit. Have a look at how the Astros line up on the field.
One of the areas this team really wants to try to make improvement is you take a look, ranked last in their division defensively, and they're going to have to tighten things up a little bit to try to improve this area of their team.
Their number 2 spot at the plate. He deals, and he lays one down here. Castro's there in time for the out.
You want to get runners in scoring position, and sometimes you have to lay the ball down and get them advanced, and that's what he did right there.
And if this runner scores, we'll go back and take a look at what just happened and say thank you very much.
Good team baseball right there.
So with one down, let's watch Jason Worth.
Well, just a season to forget in 2011 for this Astros team. The worst record in baseball by a comfortable margin. A full 50 games under 500.
Jason Worth not fooled by that pitch. Will even up the count. That season for Houston, 106 losses. The last time a team topped that, Steve, Arizona in 04.
Well, I guess the good news is that, look, there's nowhere to go but up. You've got some changes, going to grow and develop some players and start to rebuild what is a proud franchise.
1-2 pitch coming. Worth, contact with a foul ball. Oh! A line drive toward short. On that one, eats him up.
Now batting for the Washington Nationals, first base.
RBI chance for Ryan Zimmerman.
This will be Zimmerman's 7th full season in the majors, and he's yet to be in the hunt for a postseason berth. You have to think he's very hungry to get there to see how he can perform in the postseason, whether it's with Washington or someone else.
Zimmerman has been the face of that new franchise in D.C. over the years. And the question is, will they keep him for that reason or make a move to try and get some help?
Well, I think they're probably going to keep him. I mean, they want to start to advance. They're in a tough division. They're going to need that power-hitting third baseman. I think he's going to be a mainstay for a long time to come.
Pitch on the way towards the middle. That gets through. The runner's going to come in to score.
Now batting for the Washington.
He takes this 1-2 pitch down in the zone. He's able to go down and get it. Get a good part of the bat on the ball and pick up the base hit.
That's a tough pitch to hit. When you're behind in the count, you just want contact, and he got it. And Desmond is in the batter's box. Hard grounded to short. Over to second for one. And they get 2. Great double play. Off to a good start here. They put one over in the first. The Nationals on top, 1-0. It's going to be Stephen Strasburg on the mound. Washington has him starting. Steve, what's he got in mind now as he faces Houston?
Well, for Stephen Strasburg, it's just going to be about rearing back and showing that good stuff, because any single pitch in any count can overpower many of the good hitters in the game. That fastball, well over 100 miles per hour. He also has a well above average curveball and changeup.
And here's the pitch. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. Foul! And at first that one was going to look playable, but nothing doing. It got away. There's a swing, a high bouncer towards the hole. And that's out number one as he takes it to the bag.
Shortstop, number 8. And Lowry.
Here's the lineup for the Astros. So who are you looking at, John?
Well, Chris Carter's a guy that everyone has had their eye on since he made his major league debut. A guy that they think can be a 30, 40 homer, 120, 130 RBI guy. Let's see if that translates into today's game.
And it's 0-1. Strasburg gets him looking at that one.
With so much hype surrounding Steven Strasburg as he entered the league and he was able to deliver on all fronts. His first
hit up the middle did not get out of the way. Those are scary. And that'll retire Lowry. You talk about a friend in need. They team up and get the out. Wow. Well, we hear about the next great one. Strasburg certainly drew that attention. Now he's got to prove in a full season that he is what everyone thinks he is.
Coming back from Tommy John surgery, they're going to have to protect him to make sure they keep that arm fresh and strong. But when it's right, he has explosive, overpowering stuff.
He delivers. Castro swings and misses for strike one. The pitch. He lets that fastball go by for a called strike. 0-2. Castro is going to be fouled off. And he looks at a fastball that's in there. Side retired. No hits, nobody left on, and a good defensive half inning. Nationals 1, Houston nothing. For those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. We've got Harper in the box. He'll start it off here in the second. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. This one finds its way around, rolling all the way to the wall. Pulls into second with that double, so he's in scoring position now with nobody out.
But you can't ask for a better way to start the inning. A leadoff double. Now big things can happen.
In the batter's box, it's Moore. Swing and a long high drive left field way back there. And goodbye home run. And for Washington, the runs just keep on coming.
Coming to bat for the Washington
A
Nationals.
little distance now, increasing their lead 1-3.
Gotta love the approach of the Nationals right here, Gary. They're approaching it exactly the right way.
Here's one hit very well deep. And it's caught by Fowler. That's one away. And it's Yunel Escobar now.
Well, looking back to 2011, the road a struggle for the Washington Nationals. 36-45 record, not all that impressive. They're going to have to improve that if they're going to compete.
He swings and drives this one. Two men have been put away. And the Nationals, of course, still in the building mode. Try to every year be a little better at something. Their improved play on the road, one of those things last year, John.
And at one point in the second half of the season, they won 9 games in a row on the road, including a 4-game sweep of the powerful Phillies at Citizens Bank Park.
That's caught. Side is retired. Well, they add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further. Nationals ahead by 3. Heart of the order due to bat next.
For the Houston Astros.
And the cleanup man stands in.
Number 24.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch from Strasburg.
Well, if you're going to get a good fastball, you better pull the trigger a little sooner. You can't be late on that heater.
Fouled off. He deals. And another foul ball.
But when a pitcher throws a pitch out there 0-2, you're expecting him to get a ground out or a strikeout. But this guy just reaches out, puts it in play, defensive swing to keep this thing going.
Got him there. That was a nice strikeout.
Well, he pulls the string again. I mean, that's 2 straight strikeouts on the changeup. That sequence of pitches is amazing.
And in the batter's box, it's Carter. This one's popped in the air, drifting towards the right side. That one's taken care of.
Houston Astros, right fielder, number 4.
And in the batter's box, it's Springer.
Springer.
Hit hard on the ground to short. There's Desmond. Throws on to first. Side is retired. Nobody left on base. No runs or hits here in this half inning. No runs yet for Houston.